Now, you know I get amped about anything sports related, especially when I can rope in other sections of the show. Now, an absolute powerhouse, the giant in home improvement builders. They've joined forces with Prosport International in presenting South Africa's favourite sports quiz. And we've already put our Cape Townians through their paces. Now it makes its way up to Johannesburg on the 2nd of October. You can take part at Emperor's Palace. It is grueling. Dan Nicol is our quiz master. He sets some brilliant questions. Let's see how our Cape Town batch fared, testing their grey matter against some of the world's sporting greats.
Home Improvement's giant Builders Warehouse have signed up as the title sponsor for South Africa's favourite quiz show, run in association with Prosport International. And if last year was anything to go by that saw packed houses in both Johannesburg and Cape Town, then the 2013 run is definitely going to be one for the books.
Dude, are you ready?
Dude, I'm ready. How's your sports knowledge?
Very good. Okay, let me test you out quickly. Who's the captain of the Guatemalan water polo team?
Dude, that's easy. It's Michael Schumacher.
We're going to need some help.
Oh, goodness.
Ball buffs took part in teams of 8 players. Some competitors have the advantage of having lived the action on the sports field, like Katlego's top cricketing hero.
Hanging out with legendary Paul Adams, one of my childhood favourites and my childhood icons. It's been quite a ride so far. What have you made of this entire sports quiz?
Well, these events bring people together, and and sport is one of those vehicles that does it. It's a special occasion, and people must just look to enjoy it in a relaxed environment. And that's what sport's all about.
Okay, so be honest. Coming into this entire thing at the beginning of the night, how confident were you?
Now, we got a very versatile side. We got boys in soccer, rugby, and all of those things, and I get the old questions there for the boys. But the boys were very confident.
All in all, 40 teams took part, and the ladies held their own.
Sammy, here you are, a bunch of girls together in a pretty much a male-dominated event. But how have you been coping? What has it been like so far?
It's been fun. I mean, I'm a bit of a football fan, so I've been waiting for the football questions. But struggling a bit with the rugby and all the cricket. But it's been interesting, learning lots.
Team Expresso ended in 14th place. Compliments to David Brook, who compiled the brilliant questions.
What an event it's been. I've never enjoyed myself so much, David. What do you make of this success?
Oh, it's been an absolutely phenomenal event. It's a fun evening. We've got a great venue at Grand West. We've got great sponsors and builders who've helped us put this event together. And just a good night out with mates. You know, it's Cape Town, it's a bit rainy. So for them to come out on this night has been absolutely awesome, eh?
And speaking of which, the questions were actually not mediocre at all, as most people might have thought. They were very challenging. What's the deal with that?
Well, my background's in sport, so I set the question, so they got me to blame for that. But you know what, I think guys like to be challenged. If it's too easy, you know, you've got to have a balance between the guys that know their sport. You're always going to get the guys who know their sport and guys who don't. You know, granted that their bar tab is a lot higher if they don't know their sport, but that's part of the fun of the evening.
I've got one for you now. Who's the captain of the Guatemalan water polo team?
Mr. Guatemala.
Cape Town sports fans proved themselves to be some of the most passionate and knowledgeable in the land. All hail the winning team.
The team from Sport 24, Rolf, Darren and Herman. Congratulations, first of all. I'm going to speak to the team captain, Darren. What was the secret to your success? I mean, 40 teams battled it out hardcore today.
Yeah, fantastic evening. Thanks, Kat. The secret, I'm not too sure. We studied a little bit this afternoon, and that was about it, and we just relied on what we know. And luckily, the questions suited us, and we came through at the end, and a close fight at the end.
Well, gents, a very big congratulations. Enjoy the prizes, enjoy the night. The glory's all yours. We'll have to do our homework. As I said in the beginning, we did need some help, and we'll have to just come back next year and put in a better effort, I think.
I cannot wait for next year, but what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to hit the books. Hit the books right now.
Gauteng, lace up your boots and practice your game face, because the next quiz night hits Josie on the 2nd of October.
Well, you heard it. That was Cape Town. Next is Gauteng, and you need to watch out at Johannesburg. It's taking place at Emperor's Palace on the 2nd of October, and there's fantastic prizes up for grabs. So, courtesy of Bosch. Follow the guys on Twitter and on Facebook to also find out how you can hear more. So, at Prosport or Prosport Int, so international, of course, so at Prosport Int, and at Builders Fan, or like their page on Facebook to hear all about it.